What is up guys, my name is Level Up Tech and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a brand new smartphone that's going to be coming to the market here soon, and it's called the FxTec Pro1-X. This smartphone can run 3 different operating systems: Android, Ubuntu, and Lineage OS. This is one of those kind of videos where I really wish I could have the product with me so I can see it for myself and get a good idea of what it's like, but unfortunately it's still in production on Indiegogo, so we're just gonna have to talk about it for now. If you end up enjoying the video, please feel free to like and subscribe. It's free and it helps out a lot. Now let's get into the video. So as I said at the beginning of the video, this phone can run 3 different operating systems: Android, Ubuntu, and Lineage OS. I'm sure everyone's familiar with Android. It's a pretty big operating system in a lot of smartphones. But if you're unfamiliar with Ubuntu and Lineage OS, Ubuntu is pretty much a computer operating system. So if you were to plug this phone into a monitor or something, you'd be able to run Linux. Lineage OS is pretty similar to Android. It's pretty much a pure version of Android, and you have more control over your apps and privacy and all that kind of good stuff. So overall, with having 3 different operating systems, you're going to have a lot more freedom with this phone and what you can do with it. Getting into the specs right away, I will say that they aren't anything too impressive. We're looking at a 5.99 inch 1080p curved AMOLED display with Gorilla Glass 3. On the rear side of the phone, we have a dual 12 megapixel camera, and honestly, I'm not expecting these cameras to be anything too crazy or insane. FxTec didn't really make this phone with camera quality in mind, so the camera quality is probably not going to be anything too exciting. It's probably going to be pretty basic. We have up to 8 gigabytes of RAM in this phone and 256 gigabytes of storage. I'm pretty sure there's a model with 6 and 128 as well, and there is expandable storage up to 2 terabytes, which is a lot. We're looking at a 3200 milliamp hour battery, which doesn't seem that big, and I'm not too sure how long the battery life would last, but there is also fast charging just in case the battery life isn't all that great. This phone does have a Snapdragon 835, which is kind of an older chip, but I'm sure the phone will still run fine and run pretty smoothly overall. After all, this is a $500 phone, so you're not really going to be expecting too great of specs. And yeah, overall the specs aren't anything too crazy, but they are acceptable. Like I just said, the phone starts at $499 and it is currently in production on Indiegogo, and the release of this phone is going to be in March of 2021 if the goal is met. Overall, I think this is a really interesting phone, and I think that it's really cool that there's 3 different operating systems that you can essentially choose from whenever you're using this phone. I feel like FxTec is kind of opening a new area for smartphones. Maybe some other companies will be trying this kind of stuff too, which would be pretty exciting. And I think the whole idea of having multiple operating systems on one phone is pretty cool. Like, imagine a smartphone that could run iOS and Android. Like, that would be pretty much the perfect phone. But that is all I really have to say for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like and subscribe. It's free and it helps out a lot. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.